E aí pessoal, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo com Olá Gameres. Estiverem muito bem dispostos a guerra, já não dispostos a falar. Bora para o vídeo. Pessoal, hoje é vídeo de Red Dead Redemption 2, o segundo episódio. Nós chegamos o B e agora vamos fazer o P. Só para carro. Estava a aparecer aquilo porque eu esqueci-me de salvar o jogo. Eu pensava que era salvação automática e eu tive que fazer a missão de novo. Agora, eu quero ver aqui nas definições, nas configurações. E eu queria ver uma coisa, mas deixem. Só preciso de ver a história e salvar jogo. Vamos salvar aqui o jogo. Já neste. Estão a ver? Já está neste. É o Velhos Amigos. Já tem mais progresso, estão a ver? Por isso, bora. Agora vamos ao P. Onde é que é aqui o P. Ok. Então, o que é para fazer? Ui, tem que babar uma coisinha. Vamos aqui cumprimentar.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes
Então vou
shopping
contar
trips
mais
need
ou
to be
menos a
cut short.
história dele.
We'll survive.
Então o que é que aconteceu?
We always have.
Eles
If needs
estavam
be,
em
we can eat
Blackwater
you.
e fugiram.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Estavam em Blackwater. Não sei onde é que eles começaram primeiro. Não sei que eles fugiram para Blackwater e depois Blackwater fugiram para aqui. Já ouvi a história. Só que já não sei o que é, porque senão agora eu mostrava-vos.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here.
Ele está com dificuldades em fazer comer.
Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Ele está com dificuldades em fazer comida para 12 ou 10 pessoas. Com muita gente. No acampamento é muito difícil fazer comida. Então ao longo do jogo nós vamos ter que ir caçando animais para ele colocar a mim. Caso nós queiramos. Isso é, caso nós queiramos. Vamos ajudar, se calhar. Mas vamos agora fazer esta missão para lhe dar de comer, vamos. O que é que nós vamos caçar?
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck
Olha,
in
o cavalo já
the
está
storm,
nível
going
10.
out to John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that.
Bora. Este arco dá para caçar os veados. Os veados. Sim, veados, também há no jogo.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Outro.
Well, Javier told me a
Como não sei.
bit. It
Porque online eu não caço animais com os hiatos, por exemplo, com flechas. Carros com a corda. Malta, não sei se nós vamos caçar veados. Não sei. Eu não sei nada do que nós vamos caçar. Pô, mas um veado. Não nos caçamos agora. O que nós vamos caçar já não sei. Eu joguei o jogo até ao fim. Mas nunca tive interesse em perceber bem a história, tá?
Stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything
Ei,
around.
não, então vocês nunca tinham ficado aqui, né? Vocês como querem é complicar a vida.
Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Ok, ficar agachado faz menos barulho.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. Hey, I said slow.
Já sei por ali.
And quiet, Arthur. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Wait, look. There they are. Are you ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. Good shot. Now let's try for another.
As sojas dá para pôr. Eu sabia.
Focus, Arthur. We need this meat. one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Ok. Oh, porcaria de cara. Vamos ter que colocar atrás, né? Vamos colocar na cabeça de um lugar. Sentar o rabiosco.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
Por que não arranja
Come on then. Let's head back.
Whoa! Yeah!
Oh, watch it. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd
Estou a
be
ver
okay
que eu
with
por
that bow.
aquela máquina
It's
parece
easier
que
when they ain't shooting
tudo que
back.
nós,
We've seen enough of
tudo
that.
que nós caçamos
Considering how things were
pode
a
ser
couple of days back,
enviado.
well, maybe
Tudo o
I'll
que nós
let you fly down
caçamos,
the turn.
nós podemos dar
To me,
ao,
we should be putting our
à
effort into getting
gangue
off this mountain
que eles
now.
fazem lá comida.
People are still weak, and you've seen
Sei
how
que fazem
crowded those
enrepado agora.
wagons are. They ain't going
Nunca
nowhere until we get some more
fazem
thaw.
enrepado, só quando acabei o jogo é que eu
Probably
descobri.
right.
Porque
And even if we do get off
nunca
here,
me apercebi
what
muito
then?
nestes
Still have a
detalhes.
big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight.
Pois é, eles não
He's
falam
weak,
muita
but
gangue.
that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them. Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's
Está
see if
no
we
urso.
can find another way around. He must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Acharam-se, nós não lhe vamos matar, né? Não querem me matar, Zé. Até mais rápido na minha.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Caraca. Ramar acharam-se. Ramar.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being
Os
up
caras
here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time.
Ah!
I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things.
O problema é que eu tinha gangue.
I'm sure.
Acho que o gajo nem me dá nada para os viados. Depois há uns nas cidades, uns.
That's why we need to stick by him through this.
Os gajos que dá para vender isto. Que é o gajo do enrepado. Que é o gajo ali da gangue. Que faz enrepados.
How's that new
Eu acredito
horse?
que faça.
He's all right. He'll do for
Mas
now.
é rei.
I appreciate you
Eu
helping
nunca
me
o
take
vendi
time
nada.
into the
Porque eu não
other
sei
guy.
acabar dinheiro. Mas os outros, cidades,
It's been as
eu
hard on
vendo
the
e eles dão-me
horses as on the
dinheiro.
rest of us. I don't know
Mas
what
também nunca
Dutch would do
vendi.
if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and
Quando
Brown
não
Jack.
calhou.
He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all
Eu aqui vou uma coisa. Então, bora, vamos continuar. Bora.
Won't take nobody but him. Whoa!
Chegamos à gangue.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a
Oh.
little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with
Eu
the
vim
skinning,
aqui a
Mr. Morgan?
correr, a
It's
correr
easier if we do
porque
it
seis
together.
I'll get to skin you.
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Chumaram o animal. Eu sei que dá para chamar o animal. Agora se nós vamos chamar o animal. Não quero que o YouTube permite, por isso não vou gravar.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive.
Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Couve da minha. Poucos dias depois.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Oh, porque eu vou pôr esta parte.
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites.
Eu vou ter que pular porque se o vídeo já estiver assim muito longo, o que é que vai acontecer? Eu não vou conseguir gravar mais do vídeo. Malta, vamos fazer uma coisa. Vamos acabar o vídeo por aqui. Até o próximo, esteja aí. E fui!